This is me, Spoon Beast.
Ever since we first heard 2 years ago that Nintendo hired the help of fighting game veteran developers Namco Bandai Games, we have always held the shred of hope that they would include a guest character to join the ranks of Smash Bros. In fact, most of us, myself included, thought that a character representative from this company was the most likely third-party character for the game. That was, of course, until E3 when Mega Man was revealed, to the shock of the entire globe. I mean, did you really see him being unveiled with the actual game right away? Since the game's reveal, though, there's been a big emphasis on the fact that a Namco character is not a priority for the roster, despite the fact that they've been such a huge help in this game's development. So perhaps what we thought was the most likely third-party representation may not even happen at all. But like with any of my videos, we're going to stray towards the possibility of this happening, and we're here to discuss who may represent Namco in the next fixture to Smash Bros. Namco Bandai has a wide variety of many characters to their name, including platforming legends like Klonoa, the fighting game cast of both Tekken and Soul Calibur, the Tales series cast of characters, as well as the arcade icon himself, Pacman. I'm not here to waste time on characters who have no shot at all. As much as I love Klonoa, he hasn't been a priority for Namco recently, and their fighting game all-stars I don't think would be chosen over the most likely candidates I have narrowed this list down to. Before we decide to start the latter portion of this video discussing our most obvious potential character, let's take a gander at Namco's very popular game, Tales of Symphonia. It may very well be the most popular game in the Tales franchise, and the main protagonist of this game is a distant second for the most possible Namco rep in Smash. I am of course referring to Lloyd Irving. Despite this game being released over a decade ago, Lloyd is still a very fondly remembered character who really does a good job of symbolizing the series. He has a distinct look, a master swordsman, and has Nintendo heritage behind him, as the game was released back on the GameCube. For me personally, it'd be cool to see how they would pull off the character render for Lloyd in this HD art style that they have going on, and how he would fit in among the rest of the roster. I think compared to our next icon, he seems to have no chance at all for making this roster, but compared to practically every other Namco character beneath him, he fares more than having a good shot. Now we've come to the most practical, likely and obvious choice Namco has for a character selection in Smash Bros. He is none other than the original icon of gaming, a character who helped revolutionize the industry in his prime, the king of the arcade. He is none other than Pacman. A third-party character who just so happens to be an old-school name at that. Just the type of character Sakurai likes to invest in. Pacman is practically the face of Namco, much like Mario is for Nintendo, and even Sonic has been for Sega. As a legend of gaming, his inclusion seems obvious, and I must say, it makes a lot of sense to me, if he does manage to get in at all. I can't lie though, when it comes to how he would actually fight in the game, I really do draw a blank. And this probably is the reason why so many people think of Pacman's inclusion as being weird. Because no one can think of an actual moveset for the guy. I don't blame any of you, because neither can I. With Lloyd, you can just see his potential as a fighter. We've had many sword-based characters in Smash, and a moveset being developed by the company who created him seems like an easy concept. Pacman, on the other hand, I don't think has such an advantage, but that's what makes him such an interesting candidate to me. Most of the time in Smash Bros., the more bizarre the character is, the better and more unique they always play out. Like Game & Watch and even Wii Fit Trainer appears to be this generation's version of that kind of character. So if Pacman does make the game, I have great faith in the creators to come up with something brilliant for him fighting-wise. I think the only thing incredibly obvious for Pacman would be his final smash. The scenery would turn into arcade Pacman, Pac would revert to his two-dimensional incarnation, and you would eat up your opponents on the grid like you do when you turn the ghost blue in Pacman? Awesome. When it comes to potentially getting that third-party character, this is the only way in my mind that it may happen. If Namco Bandai, a company who's helping this game get developed, ends up not getting a character inclusion, then no other company has a shot at all. Mega Man is the Sonic this time around, a very requested third-party character getting his due to help sell the game. Sonic's return just shows how close Sega is at becoming a second-party developer to Nintendo. Honestly, Sonic is one Mario Kart appearance away from becoming a full-fledged Nintendo character. Mark my words, it will happen. I almost guarantee it. As of right now, the number of third-party characters matches that of the number that was in Brawl. And I'm on the fence on if that number will increase at all, but if we do go up to 3, then expect that character to be a representative of Namco Bandai Games. As always, guys, it'd be greatly appreciated if you were to follow me on the Facebooks, Twitters, and Instagrams of the world. These social media outlets are always a great way of staying connected to me in between all of my YouTube activity. Also, do feel free to drop a comment on this video, comment on my channel as well, and even add me on Skype so you can discuss all things gaming, all things Smash Brothers, everything Nintendo, maybe even some PlayStation things if you would so choose, and even request any video idea you'd like to me personally. On that note, I am a frequent co-host of the I Got Gameplay podcast for Fanboys Anonymous. It airs live every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see you all there, and have a good one, folks. Enjoy the weekend.